You've never heard of this game.
I've never heard of this game.
So the first game is Monster Prom.
Okay.
Second one is Monster Camp. And they're gonna do a few more with the other characters. Because out of the original game, I think it's only these two, the blue-haired girl and the demon, the red demon, are from the original game.
Okay.
But these are your options. I'm assuming you're gonna go for the robot.
Yes.
You gotta answer this. Besides finding love, what's your main goal at Summer Camp? To level up as a person?
No. To be left alone just for once. Cause I'm an introvert. Like, I'm different. I'm weird.
Damn. I don't remember who's who. You know what? Whatever. Nice. Joy. You got the witch girl.
Ugh. Word noodles. I can't wait to enjoy some alone time this summer. Okay. Brought a couple of good, but oh nah, we're done. We're done. We're done here. We're done here. Get out of my face. I'm usually busy saving everybody else's asses and getting no thanks whatsoever. I rarely have times. Like, oh my god, I don't like her. I'm hoping for the best, and hopefully you can get some alone time too, Noodles. Maybe we can read together in silence sometime. Dude, I'd rather stick my toes in mayonnaise and eat it off myself. I'm not hanging out with her.
You don't gotta romance her. You can also just get rejected by her.
Can I reject her?
I don't know.
That's so whack.
I know who I got. Let's go!
I cannot say that right.
A Ravi.
A Ravi.
He's a big nerd. I already know this dialogue.
We only have 2 weeks to woo our crushes. To woo our crushes.
2 weeks to get your points up with all these people.
Okay.
So you can go to the woods, the lake, the camp dome, the manor, or the scout headquarters.
The morning. Let's be different and weird. Let's go to the lake for the morning.
Let's go to the lake.
Before you go Before you go to the lake, you decide to make the most fun inflatable toy to float you possibly can. That just looks like me. You mind one of your favorite fun things, ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail, and wait, hold on, this is the narrator. You combine many of your favorite fun things, ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail, ducks. The resulting amalgamations is certainly interesting, even if it doesn't exactly float on water. You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenstein, or maybe you should name it Dr. Frankenstein's Monster. Just beholding the horror you've created gives you 2+ fun. Nice!
Yeah, I don't remember what the stats do in this game. Oh, there you go.
You link up with Joy so you can practice summoning. Oh my god, she has a pentagram for a fucking... Oh my god. Summoning a wokeness element, you've just composed the necessary tweet and drawn the sigils in the ethical source to lamb's blood when... Hey,
oh, he's like capitalism.
Hey, you kids, stop getting blood on the grass. Ugh, why? Because it's my grass, that's why. Just bought this camp to turn into a shopping mall, and the only blood I want spilled on my land is the blood of commerce. Also orphans. It's profitable. Nani?
Oh, shut up. What did you
just... What? You can't buy this summer. It's a source of happiness for so many people. I would not be like, you know, losing sleep if summer camp went down.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. Is there a law that says things that make people happy can't be bulldozed? Never mind. I don't give a shit about laws. I'm rich. You won't get away with this. Good always triumphs in the end. Oh my god, she's definitely got main character syndrome. Pipe down, sugar. I love it. I'll put 2 hot topics in there, so we always have one turn. So when another one gets too mainstream. Now go get yourself another black mesh something, and then let the men work. Haha. The CEO wanders off with his tape measures to figure out exactly how many sharper images outlets he can fit in Dome, leaving you alone with fuming joy.
Enough of this.
Ugh, I want to punch that dick right in his asshole. It's like how Damien feels all the time, but for reasons. He's right though. We can't rely on the natural forces to stop him. Our only hope is to turn to the supernatural. Joy whips out the biggest spell book you've ever seen and slams it down in the grass. Jeez, where was she keeping that thing?
I hate you.
This is the tome of Bakunin. I said that right, fuck you.
I don't even know how to say that.
The most powerful collection of anti-capitalism magics ever assembled. There must be something in here that can put an end to this man's horrible schemes, but what? You search the ancient pages for the perfect spell. You narrow it down to 2 options. Construct the only artifact power enough to imprison Monopoly Man. The go to jail card. Sacrifice 1,000 shares of Fortune 500 stocks to summon the invisible hand. Nah, give me the go to jail card. That seems funny. So fun.
Oh,
Go
you
to jail
got points
card's
with her.
Hell yeah. The jail
I
is
thought you
powerful.
didn't like her.
Indeed. Huh?
Thought you didn't like her.
She's a vibe.
I
Books
thought she
though?
wasn't a vibe.
Books though? Nah. Fucking weird nerd. Imagine reading? Fuck that shit out of here. Ever since it was first widely distributed by the Fraternity of Parker. Thank you, babe. It has been potent tool in the struggle among against. Oh my god. Against Monopoly. All we need are the appropriate regents. Let's see. Stock of card, ink of jet, and printer to bind them. Yes, I think this might just work.
Is this how you think I talk, like, on a daily?
Yes. You would wear this. What are you on about? Soon, with Joy's expert direction, the ritual is complete. You'd think it'd be easy to print out a card for a well-known board game, but Adobe Acrobat is super complicated. And I'm back. Pardon my absence, I was just doing an evil monologue while making a poor person shine my shoes. Now, what futile stratagems have you concocted to defeat me? A bake sale? A rock concert for charity? Some other pointless display of youth figure? It won't work. Oh, we have something efficient. Behold, the go to jail card. No, not that. Anything but that. We billionaires are immune to the laws, man. God and common decency, the only rules we must obey. Are there rules of Monopoly board? And the only standard rule. All the rules just make the game take longer. Free parking can kiss my ass. Just as I thought. So long, you filthy billionaire. You're going away for a long time. Joys and nods, you throw away the card to the ground. Red lights flashing and skeletal hand emerges to drag the CEO down into a glowing crimson void. You haven't seen the last of me, summer campers. I'll be back, you see, this isn't over. Wow, Noodles, I knew that artifact was powerful, but the way you threw it with such mystic passion and anti-capitalism fever, it was kind of hot. Let's hang out more. The royally CEO gets out of the jail mere 4 hours later as soon as he's able to roll doubles with the good will you enjoy a lot. I love the little Monopoly little reference they throw in here.
References like that.
Yeah, unless you do something really fucking dumb. But what are the odds of that? You gain 2 smart and 1 charm. Okay.
My turn.
Let's go. Immediately goes into the manor. Like, you already know what you're doing.
I wanted to see her picture. Look at her, she's writing fanfiction.
She's writing fanfic. The ghosts are watching her do fanfic. I like what's called ghastly fanfic. This fucking sick bastard.
The day in the haunted manor, you find a bunch of ghosts playing craps. You're terrible at gambling, but that's never stopped you before. As you can see, there's a lot of reading in this.
I can see
I
that,
would
but it's
get
funny.
through all of it.
It's a little funny.
You face off against the craps champion, slam all of your chips down on the table, and cry out, "I bet my immortal soul." Everyone gasps, and then someone says, "Dude, chill. We're just like playing to have fun. Nobody's even betting real money." Oh, you're not used to such low stakes betting around camp. Honestly, it's a relief. And then you get stabbed. You meet up with Aravi to see if you can stab the manor walls until they stop bleeding. It's working about as well as you might expect when... Oh my god, I hate this man. Hey, stop that. I'm the only one that gets to stab in the haunted manor, and I'm here to stab you two. You really think the threat of a vanilla stabbing is going to scare me, Jerry?
His name is Jerry.
You know who I am? Yeah, it's Jerry. That's right. I recognize you from r slash Reddit.
He's from Reddit.
And I gotta say, even for a slasher killer, you're pretty uncreative.
Come on.
Uncreative? I'll show you uncreative.
Cursed loser.
Sick self-burn, dog. I mean, because you're uncreative, and I'm going to show you yourself after I cut your face off. Nice save. You're doing terrific. Whatever, you guys have no idea how creative my murders are. What would you say if I, for example, killed you using methods that were emblematic of the 7 deadly sins? I'd say that's the exact plot of the movie 7, and you're nuts if you think you can ever be as much of a creep as Kevin Spacey. I don't know how to pronounce that any differently.
11. There you go. Alright, you're
I
back.
guess. I told you I can't make Eldritch mouth sounds like you can. God. Shut up or I'll stab you all in the mouth. Wow, way to rip off the mouth stabbers. A knife in the mouth is worth 2 in the mouth. What?
Oh, I think it's like a
Also-
reference to a book or something.
Oh, also my mouth is an illusion, so good luck. Okay, that's it. If you guys are such hip, creative murderers, why don't you suggest a murder theme that's never been done before? Oh, you've got one. Oh, oops, I almost clicked something. A good theme murder should delight while it terrifies. Suggest you model his murders after the fan favorite Friends episode. Maybe if you get him caught, he'll leave you alone. Tell him this theme should be your personal contact info.
info. That's pretty funny. Go with what you want though.
I don't know. I don't remember this one. I'm not gonna get points for this one. Oh. My personal contact info? You mean I should just leave identifying information lying around my murder scenes for the police to find? That's such a bold idea. Technically, it's a smart idea, but who's counting? Everybody knows you're not a real serial killer until you start actively taunting the police with your true identity. After all, where's the fun in murdering a bunch of people if you can't rub the cops' stupid faces in it?
That's
I
facts.
also love the brilliant simplicity of this theme. It's way easier than that month where I tried to theme all my murders after Slovenian pop song. I mean, you go through all the trouble of using a guy's intestines to spell out the lyrics to I have no idea what that says.
There you go, I got you.
Okay, you got me, I guess. And then no one on the forensics team even speaks Slovenian. I'll start small by tattooing the last 4 digits of my
On my victim's
number on my
foreheads.
victims' foreheads. Then when I've got their attention, I'll start calling the police up and taunting them with the answers to my online security questions. Wait until they find out that my mother's maiden name was Hoffenstepper and my first pet's name was Piece of
Piece of meat.
Sorry guys, I'd love to stay in chat, but I need to go put my fingerprints all over some of my favorite crime scenes. Later! Wow, not only did you convince that guy to basically give himself up to the police, but I think I just snagged his HBO Go password.
Let's go.
You spend the rest of the afternoon watching True Blood with Jerry's account and having a marvelous time. Later, you find out that Jerry was indeed caught by the police, but he agreed to testify against himself in exchange for a reduced sentence. He'll be out murdering again in no time. You don't care though, nothing matters in the world. That's smooching your campmates.
Let's trade places. Everybody choose a movie. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking it.
So I'm not gonna click until we say a movie. I don't know any movies right now.
Megamind.
Like my B movie.
Because that's all I've got in my brain.
Alright, player order is decided based on the likelihood that thousands of years from now, archaeologists will use said movie to explain how society functioned in the 21st century.
Megamind or B movie.
This is awful. Thousands of years from now, archaeologists will use said movie to explain how society functioned.
What if, like, instead of like the movie of Megamind, it's just that
meme?
TikTok edit of the fucking
Yeah.
of the kid with
Then
orange
you
hair?
win. Then you win. B movies just like you like jazz.
You like jazz? Alright, the evening. Let's go to the Camp Dome.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah. Today is Camp Dome. The game is 7 minutes in extreme heaven. I just said that in reverse. You volunteer yourself as tribute for camp. You put on some lip balm, ready for some hot kissing. But it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes in heaven extreme, they straight up murder you. You need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You sure you're going to hell? But no, heaven is beautiful. It's all you ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. You're achieved by your teammates, but you will never be the same after you being taken from heaven. You do look more heavenly though, and that translates to the true charms. You and Scott are both engaged in your favorite stress-busting activity, sudden death badminton. When Joy and Calculator show up to the party. But you know, anyone can poop in this party. You're glad it's a pair of campers with such fine asses. Oh, let's go, my boy. I fuck with the fit. Hello, friends. We are here because I statistically determined that you are a pair of campers most likely to accidentally injure yourselves or others during a dome game. And also because it looks like Scott is about to try and eat a stick of dynamite. Can I not do that? But it's red.
Beware natural selection.
To
Mitigate?
mitigate. I'm gonna go with that. To mitigate the risk posed by the two of you, we have organized a few of the timeless safety VHSs. How not to get your ass killed in the camp dome, directed by Robert Rodriguez. Oh, move it time. I'll grab some snacks. No, Scott, that is a popcorn bag full of more dynamite. Put it down. Okay. Calculator pops the VHS in a portable VCR, and you settle down for some informative video content. The video is great. You learn how to evade sport bees and how to stay calm when your face on fire, and the proper silverware to use while drowning in acid. Finally, you get to the last lesson. What to do during a werewolf attack.
That sounds great.
Oh boy, I've never been present in a conscious during a werewolf attack, so this is really useful information for me. Isn't he a werewolf?
Yeah, he is.
That's so dumb. The best way to survive a werewolf attack, say the announcer, is not to provoke one. Never under any circumstance expose a werewolf to a full moon. No full moon? Got it. To help you recognize and avoid the full moon, says the VHS, here is a high definition picture of one. Please don't show this to any werewolves. Bruh. Don't show this to any... No, friend, Scott is pronounced werewolves. Werewolves.
Such a twist.
I don't think he can hear you, Calculator. I think he's too busy turning into a werewolf because we showed a picture of the full moon. Oh no, you are correct. And friend Scott has eaten the VCR before he could teach us how to stop him. However, we will turn back with the soothing VHS narrator to guide us. To is human, make Scott During your dog training phase, you learned how to teach the classic tricks. Let me get the first one. That one sounds funny.
Oh.
Not so shit. You got this. You pull out a bag of Scott treats. Actually, just sticks dynamite with explosive charge removed and get to work. Wow, werewolf Scott will do anything for those Scott treats. Look at him sitting still and shaking his hands and not licking his own penis. That's all routine stuff, but let's see how Noodles handles the main trick. This is it. You make the appropriate gesture, and werewolf transforms back into...
Huh?
He is now a Chad. What a fucking G. Alright, dudes, I'm your friend Chaz. What's up, everybody? That's not Scott. Of course not, dog. If I was Scott, how would it be Chaz? You're silly. Now, come on. Who wants breakfast in bed? Oh dear, this is Chaz, and indeed buff hot, and he knows how to cook. What happened to our friend Scott? I think Where's Scott somehow turned into a different hot buff dude. I didn't even know it was possible, but I guess I shouldn't underestimate the sheer absurdity Noodles suggested tend to produce. Look at my dudes. Look, my dudes, I know you're disappointed, but Noodles asked me to do a trick, and I was just trying to be a nice dude. Actually, that sounds like something Scott would say. Chaz is just replacing the word bro with the word dude. Guess maybe Scott's spirit is still in there somewhere. Oh, did I do something wrong? Sorry. I'll stop. No, friend Chaz. Hold on to that feeling. Maybe you could find your way back. Back to who you used to be. Well, if that makes you happy, I guess I can destroy my entire identity and personality in an attempt to bring Scott back. Well, when you put it that way... Chaz makes a face with his teeth as trying to escape his head. As a result, he fought so loudly. Sorry, dudes. I guess I'm here to stay. No, Chaz, this is not your fault. And as sad as we might be, the Scott is never coming back. We cannot direct those bad feelings towards you. I'm sure we will learn to love you too. Gecko is right. Come on, Chaz. We will introduce you to Scott. I mean, your friends.
Great.
Oh, you're my dudes. Yeehaw. Enjoying character sleep in the following days, everyone will cope with the complex feelings of mourning Scout, and they will embrace him Chaz, who's a good dude in the end, who's not to blame for this. In fact, you're the one to blame for this, and everyone knows it, so you lose 3 fun and 1 Chaz. Damn, I lost 3 fun, holy shit.
This is just like my fanfic.
Achievement. Nice. The day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake, you find a comic book. You pick it up, and it's so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad, since you cannot hold your breath indefinitely. You rush to the surface, but before getting there, you drown a little and some lake water gets into your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water, like a whole jellyfish. That's you!
Let's go.
And plus 2 fun? What was that doing there? You joined a game of volleyball with your 3 most violent friends.
Violence.
Dahlia, Damien, and Arabi. Maybe one of them will accidentally injure you with a volleyball and you get to act out a real hurt/comfort fanfic. But alas, the game never gets that far. During Dahlia's first serve, she hits the ball with a tad too much ferocity and it goes sailing off into the trees at the lake's edge. I can't read that, there's people around.
Dahlia, what the fuck?
That's my boy. Haha, I win! The ball has been defeated. That's not how it works. If you really want to defeat the ball, you've gotta stab it. I'd show you, but you just hit it all the way into the frickin' woods. Wait, I don't know where there was stabbing in volleyball. Let's go find that ball. On second thought, maybe playing volleyball with these people wouldn't have been the best idea. You follow them into the trees anyways because, well, you horny. Guys, over here! I found a dead body! Also the volleyball! The 3 of you follow Dahlia's voice and find her standing over the body of a pirate. He's got it all. A peg leg, a bandana, and a fatal volleyball wound to the face.
Lame.
Aw man, the volleyball is totally ruined. Way to go, Dahlia. Oh, so when you murder people with sporting equipment, it's cool, but when I do it, we're suddenly concerned about the sporting equipment? Yo, has anyone else noticed the treasure chest? Treasure, you say? We must loot it. I hate her, she's such a nerd. Yes, we must open it at once. Finally, I will have the funds I need to conquer the 8th circle of hell. Not if I spend it all on tomahawks and fireworks. Need before greed is the rule, guys, and I need treasure. Oh gods, I need it so bad. Damn girl, no wonder you ended up with a cursed necklace. All 3 of your friends leap onto the chest at once, biting, scratching, and hacking at it for all they're worth. It's no use. We'll never get the treasure at this rate. If only one of us were some kind of brilliant tactician adept at thinking of unorthodox solutions. You're probably the closest thing to a tactician in the group. You throw out a suggestion. To help it open up to you. You've seen this before. 9 out of 10 pirates set their chest password as their daughter's birthday. I think the therapy one is funny. Nice. Hold on. Are you a licensed therapist? You tell her you aren't, but that you're a licensed massage therapist. And since a chest is also part of a body that can be massaged, you should be fine. Okay, carry on then. You lay the chest on your massage table and ask it to tell you about its childhood. Shares with you the guilt it feels about the death of its mother, the tree it's made from, With a little more encouragement, the chest begins to share more intimate emotions. Everyone's always talking about how valuable I am, it says. But you know what? Sometimes I feel pretty worthless. It's like people only care about what I have on the inside, you know? But what about me? I'm out here, on the outside, this poor chest. It feels like people can't even see the real me. They're so consumed trying to get inside me. God, it feels so good to get this off my
Chest.
After a lot of coaxing and encouragement, you finally get the chest to completely open up with you, both emotionally and physically. Sweet, now that all the emotion bullshit is over, let's see what's inside this bad boy. Oh my god, it's more volleyballs! Yes, just what we needed. Ah, I see, says the chest. You're just like all the others. Well, I feel like we've done some really important work here today in any case. Now that I'm empty inside, I think I'm going to move to New York City and work in high finance with all the other hollow people. Catch you later.
I'm just gonna have a PNG of a fucking, like, chest with a little suit at the end.
Say who you're just glad isn't suing you for malpractice and head back to the shore to play volleyball with your pals. Looks like everything worked out in the end. You gained +2 fun and 1 creativity. Everybody choose a color. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Turquoise.
Brown. Good enough. Come up with a new soda flavor based on your chosen color. Player order is decided based on which flavor sounds the most delicious.
I just said brown. I mean, all the ones are brown if you think about it, like Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and I said turquoise.
Root beer.
Wow, that you said it new. What are you on about? I got it.
Brown flavor.
Sunkiss or Fanta green apple.
Wouldn't that be green, not turquoise?
Shut up.
I don't know what's brown that isn't a soda.
What is even a turquoise type of color for fruit?
Fruit punch.
I mean,
Shasta fruit punch.
Shasta fruit punch, yeah. Let's just say Baja Blast, but it's
RC
already a
Cola.
thing. RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola. You know that's what it is? Royal Crown Cola.
Yeah,
That's gross.
that's what I'm going with because it's nasty. I mean, I can do random.
Yeah, just do random. We ain't got nothing for this. Damn.
Nice. I go
Whack.
first anyways.
Whack.
Whack! Dude, this really is taking the 45 minutes. That's some bullshit. So for this part, you get to sit next to whoever you want, and this is your like opportunity to get closer to your people.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can start rumors.
Oh my
Or
god.
sit alone.
Just start beef.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit with these losers.
You know something strange. Damien isn't fucking with the campfire at all. Milo is that looking at the phone while the others on their own. You gotta get a loser look. Gotta get a loser look. Your fucking mouse was caught.
Oh, you're gonna love this part.
I just don't get it. Putting my heart and soul into this YouTube thing. Oh, fuck. That hurt. That low-key hurt. That low-key hurt. That low-key hurt.
I think you're talking about makeup.
And I'm not getting any responses. Is something wrong with my videos? Are they no good? No, of course not, darling. Your content is fantastic, especially this one here. Cut crease with the blood of your enemies. Prom makeup tutorial? So fetch. It's your demeanor. That's the problem. You need a complete personality rebranding, and completely overhauling other people's personalities is what I do best. Or, you know, algorithm, you know. That's the thing too. For example, perhaps instead of opening your videos with "What's up, noobs? Let's fuck up some foundation," you could say, "Let's put some of the inner beauty on the outside."
No, I like the first one.
That sounds really stupid. But you really should be scripting your videos to be more. Yeah, honestly, scripting's way better than just like going off the fly. But like if it's like games like this, it's like way better on the fly because I got nothing to go off of. I'm not even. I'm going in blind. This plays itself. Yeah, like if you're talking about like something else, then yeah, you have to script it. All right. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, see, you're blind into this. I know everything pretty much.
why not give your followers a cute little name? That way they can identify with you and bring in more individuals to watch your channel, like a hive mind.
Hi, sisters.
Hi, sisters. Maybe you
Oh
can
my
call
God.
them the Damiacs or the La Very Obsessed with Makeups. Just make sure it's short enough to be used as a hashtag. That's what really gets the ball rolling.
Listen up, noobs.
What about fuckholes? That's what I've been calling my viewers all this time anyway. This is a Bakugo. This man is Bakugo as a YouTuber. If Bakugo could cuss, this is him right here.
Is Bakugo here?
But that doesn't sound very advertiser friendly. I
You know what?
I just realized his like eyes and heart is changing as he talks.
Yeah, that's a Grim Reaper.
Ah, okay.
This man over here
Mhm.
really likes setting things on fire.
Oh my god, that's literally Bakugo. Who gives a shit? You know what? I'm just gonna sound like Bakugo's dubbed voice
Oh
actor.
my god.
Who gives a shit? Look, Milo. I can't. My voice is too. Look, Milo. I know you're trying to help, but all these ideas are super cool, super uncool, and not metal at all. Hey, I'm helping you get subscribers and not act like a little red punk. People don't like metal. They like being reassured that their insignificant existence have value.
Don't forget to
It's
like
vital
and
to mortals to
subscribe.
find communities and feel important before they die. That's what influences are for. Great, thanks Milo. They got a fucking this guy got a fucking dog. Maybe now it is time to eat off for one of you pet and unsealed ideas how to boost Damien's channel. You just take inspiration for your brand. Hey, wait, aren't you sitting next to these losers? So this is your choice.
I know. I'm trying to remember which one's for him, even though you know that's not my route right now. Just try to be more like Milo. In the end, you can't spell Damien without Milo. Yeah, you can. You want a brand that spells metal? Forget about online branding and go back to offline branding with a branding iron.
That's crazy.
Hell
Fuck
yeah!
Fuck yeah, I love it.
Mhm.
That makes absolutely no sense. So, who needs sense when you have a branding iron? But that won't do anything for your YouTube channel at all. It's not like it's gonna physically brand subscribers who can only connect with you digitally.
What a noob.
Hey, check it out. eBay's full of branding irons. Looks like the slaughterhouse, which just went out of business. Fucking noobs. Your loss is my gain. And last I checked, people don't particularly like being branded on their naked flesh. Holy shit! This one brands in the shape of a skull and says crossbones. Wait, there's one that just says fuck you! Damien, are you even listening to me? What? No, fuck off. I didn't even know you were still here. Ugh, you clearly aren't taking any of my advice seriously at all. You're right, I'm not.
How tasteless.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Bye.
Cool, bye. But if your channel goes downhill because it turns out people aren't being into branded, don't come crying to me.
That's dangerous.
Ha, I just bought a branding off eBay. I'm never gonna have a reason to cry again. Milo leaves and off. Damien immediately turns to you and starts discussing logo designs for his new branding iron. It's a very fun bonding experience, and hey, maybe when his orders ship, you'll be the first person to Damien's brand as his own. All right,
Now, do you want to sit with her or do you want to start rumors?
nah, let me be a loser and just sit alone. I look like
You
a
wanna
fucking,
sit
I look
alone?
like a fucking loser. You sit alone, all by yourself. Legend says that the log is cursed. Whoever sits on it finds himself plagued with eternal FOMO and terrible social skills. The only way to break the curse is for the curse to Jesus Christ. The only way to break the curse is for the curse sitter to find a friend to sit on the log with them all night. So it looks like your friends are on a curse breaking date due tonight, or they might just leave your sorry ass to rot. Only one way to find out which. No one sits with you. You go slightly crazy for the loneliness and decide to try and date the log. You put the log in a dress and a wig and name it Logorita. You take on a date to Alder Park and split a basket of unlimited breadsticks. Unfortunately, Logorita ditches you for a girthy Sidric branch and leaves you with Bill Damn, rejected by a log, you lose 2 boldness and 2 charm. Bring on your
I like this
flask.
one. I'll make my choices.
Hey there, party people. I bet you here for a free drink. Good thing I'm feeling generous tonight. Just remember, I'm not held responsible for whatever happens to you. Take your pick.
A new chapter.
Yeah, each drink you choose has a certain effect, and I don't think it shows you till after you drink it.
Okay.
Not available. What the hell?
I already know which one I want to drink. What is that?
What you gonna do?
Let me get the one in the top middle. The one with the headphones. No, headphones. That's a vibe
I
right there.
hate you.
That's a vibe right there. That's funny. Zoe, gamer girl bathwater. Gamer girl bathwater. Some people find it cringy, but believe me, it's less cringy than the alternative gamer girl birth water. That's gross. This one infests your head with inner music. That's way more gamer.
So, I guess these two change the music.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it'll change it and then change it again.
That's funny.
Which mouth should I pour it in?
See?
Okay. Oh, so-fi beats to relax, study to. Let's go! I fuck with lo-fi! This is a drink I created for whoever needs long hours. I'd never really use this music for studying. I just fucking like listening to it. What? It will surround you with the embrace of lo-fi. Surround the power of lo-fi. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Michael Cera.
Dwayne Johnson. So you're talking about him rapping.
Put in the work, put in the hours.
Decided based on which celebrity is the most likely to be a diehard fan of a much smaller celebrity in a very sincere and wholesome way.
I feel like both of them are good.
Random
like,
again?
Yeah. Go random. Because Michael Cera seems like the type of dude to be wholesome, but so does Dwayne. Let's go. Michael Cera. Awkward skinny boy. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Scott Pilgrim versus the World vibes.
Alright, where are you trying to go now?
The little squid just said we're all gonna die. Yay. I fucking love this little dude. Alright, let's go to the manor. Let's be emo. The day you explore the haunted house basement, only to find out it's a sub-basement. The sub-basement's full of haunted chairs, and the staircase is the sub-basement. The sub-basement is a haunted wine cellar. I just realized I'm reading Advanced Demon Summonings.
Nice.
The sub-basement is a haunted nightclub for ghosts who don't like wine. They serve haunted spirits. Ha. The sub-basement to the 10th power is a subway. Meet a foot-long Reuben and continue your travels. You eventually check a walkthrough to find out the haunted manor can spawn infinite amount of sub-basements. You only make it as far as the 89th level, which is a dome sub-level room. You gain 2 bonus for the horrors you witness there. You link up with Joy, hoping to catch some tingles down your spine and your genitals. I can't believe you were scared of that place. What are you afraid of? The bats? Those are fruit bats. Is everybody at this camp secret mango or something? Anyways, I need some help with a ritual. Take off your clothes and stand in the middle of a circle of blood. Jesus Christ. You hesitate for a moment, but you have to admit this isn't the weirdest This isn't the weirdest hookup you've ever had.
No touching.
Sorry, did someone say hookup? Because I'm here to hook you up with some murder.
This cannot
Excuse
be
me, I
over.
was about to do some magic and add some real scares within this mansion, although I guess your appearance already helped with that. Oh man, you're a witch and everything? This is too freaking good. Sorry, let me explain. As you can see, I'm highly rated on the victim finding app, Murder. Jerry S, 5 stars? So?
Yeah.
I work hard to maintain that, and since you dabble into the occult and have sexy flings with one or more monsters. Hey! You're a top candidate for getting mercilessly stabbed to death in a spooky house. I find the slut-shaming implication of that to be highly fucking irritating. Sure, I can't argue with murder algorithm. Not only is the surge pricing on murder rates right now, but there's a triple bonus for killing a promiscuous witch in a haunted house.
Ugh.
Who's even ordering these murders? And why is this algorithm executing the same bias as your
Puritanical
society? We live in a society.
We live in a society.
Who knows? All I know is my apartment isn't rent controlled. I keep getting bed bugs that I'm saving up for an original butcher knife that John Wayne Gacy once breathed on. I gotta make money somehow. Wow, have you considered not buying the Gacy knife? Never. Killing you is so much easier than evaluating my impulse spending habits. Now show me your I'm about to get brutally murdered, stabbed face. You hardly want to judge someone for spending the money. Hold on, I can't concentrate because I think my dog just took a shit next to me.
Oh my god.
I just smell. God damn it. You hardly want to judge someone for their spending habits. I mean, you blew your hard-earned money on a summer-themed dating sim, so. Is this like supposed to like make fun of you?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you'd rather joy not be a murdered victim, lest that murder your chances to making your summer honey, which is inherently wood. Thinking of a way for Jay to earn that sweet coin without killing a sweet witch, you earn Joy's respect by helping this poor, exploited murderer achieve financial freedom. Try Patreon. Crowdfunding has helped many people reduce their dependence on murder. Your skill is too valuable to be wasted on the front line. Share your wisdom. Yeah, let's do the first one.
You want this man to start a Patreon?
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Nice.
Nunes is right. I hear that at least 70% of the people on Patreons aren't murderers. Huh? But how many of them are completely financially stable based on solely on Patreon donations? Well, statistics show that everyone has received money on Patreon. Good enough. Wow, that's a pretty great record. Can't argue with those numbers. Let's go make a Patreon. Still want to stick with what I'm good.
I want to stick with what I'm good at.
Oh, how about if you subscribe for $5 a month, I'll murder you. I don't want to get squandered your creativity, but I feel like that would maybe be problematic in terms of maintaining a long-term user base. I don't see the issue, but whatever. I guess they could access the behind-the-scenes content from my podcast. Of course you would have a podcast. Wait, you have a podcast? Yeah, it's mostly a lot of screaming and begging and heavy breathing, but you'd be surprised how popular it is. Unfortunately, I really wouldn't. Let's throw in 3 white guys riffling about pop culture and you'll be top of the charts in no time. I need that meme where it's just like every podcast has those 3 guys.
Showed me?
Yeah, the one I showed you. You enjoy helps set Jerry's Patreon tier is based on the Spooky Sound Squad podcast rather than him murdering his finances.
Well
Guys. Someone just offered me a whole $5 for the custom reward where I sent them pictures of my feet. How amazing is that? Now I have this exciting financial freedom I can focus on only taking murders I'm really passionate about.
Okay.
Oh,
that was not
I sort of
bad.
hoped you would stop murdering entirely. What? Why would I do that? This isn't just my livelihood. I have a reason to turn. You good for now? Just kidding. Or am I?
I have some murdering to do.
Anyway, gotta go take those feet pics now, and then probably kill the guy asking for them. But he'll definitely die satisfied. These tootsies deliver. At least he's gone for now. On the off chance that Patreon doesn't always keep him financially supported, he may be back to murder.
That was
But I feel a
magic.
lot of things that happened around here never dealt with and have no consequences. But so I bet we're fine. You bet she's fine. So that staring at her smile gives you 2 boldness and 1 charm.
My turn?
My boldness is fucking up there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into creativity. Nice. You spend the day learning new skills with the monster scouts in order to earn badges. You earn a badge for healing a wound only using the bark of a tree. You earn a badge for writing poems in iambic pentameter? What the hell is that? You earn a badge for building a blackberry using only real blackberries. Nice! Completing all of these unexpected and probably useless lessons earned you 2 creativity. You've almost died like 3 times this week, so you decide to tag along with Calculister and Arabi to listen to one of Coach Scout's lessons on survival. Yay, learning. Once you've got the hyena in the submission hold, you use the comb to lull it to sleep, and that, kids, is how you survive a hyena attack using only a hair comb. Never thought about literally putting an enemy to sleep. I always thought this was just a euphemism for murdering them. Good to know. I agree, friend Arabi. Personally, I do not own a hair comb because I do not possess hair follicles. But I still found the lesson quite informative.
Did somebody say
Yeah,
pizza?
we all learned a ton, whatever. Hey, coach, can we talk scout cookies now? I'm starting to get a real case of the munchies over here. Ah, yes, I know you kids have been working real hard on your cookie selling badge. Let's check in on our sales numbers. I consult my trusty, reliable clipboard. Oh, well, Scouts, our cookie sales have been slightly horrible. It seems that our entire troop has sold 1 box of cookies. Total.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear, that is far below historical average sales trends for a troop of our size. Coach, does this mean that you are no longer proud of us?
Monster Scouts.
What? Of course not. I am always proud of you, Scouts. And hey, it's not over yet. You kids are smart. You'll figure out some way to get these cookies selling. I believe in you. Wow, I have been sufficiently motivated by Coach's positive attitude, and now I wish to sell the maximum possible amount of Scout cookies. Friends, will you assist me? I hate this man.
What do
He
you do?
speaks like me. You see all those big words?
Chinibio type energy, but he's a robot.
Yeah, so what does that mean? I'm in. It's a good test for our abilities. If we're ever gonna run a successful food truck together, we better be able to sell a few cookies, right? Whoa, you guys, creative genius moment. Remember the other day when we were talking about potential mascots for the food truck? What if we got a cookie mascot to help sales? All the coolest food brands have mascots. Cheetos has Chester Cheetah. M&M has the horny green M&M. Yoplait has Yogano, the evil yogurt ginger.
Excited.
What a helpful suggestion! I am reviewing my memory logs from our brainstorming session last week. It seems that our best mascot idea was Foodie the food truck ghost. A mascot would be pretty kick-ass, but I don't think Foodie is a good fit for Scout cookies. Any other ideas for a mascot? Sadly, I do not have any other ideas. I have attempted to search the internet for the keyword mascot, but 97% of the image results were classified as pornographic. Psh, don't look at me. I already had one good idea today. That's way more helpful than I usually am. Give me a cookie. Looks like your friends are out of ideas. Luckily, you know the perfect way to get inspiration for a kick-ass cookie mascot. Tons of wild mascots live in the woods around the camp. If you catch one, you can tame it and train it to be the perfect mascot. The most recognizable iconography, I don't know, in the world stems largely from major religions. Look to the scriptures. Nah, we're not doing religion today. Nice. That's fucking awesome idea. I've got +3 stats to my beast trapping and beast taming skills, so this is pretty much a guaranteed win. You go to the woods and get working on the mascot trap. Cal designs the basic functionality, Arabi handles the carpentry, and you are completely useless. Friend Arabi, I have noticed that you are drawing sigils in the soil with the blood of a virgin deer. I assume that this method will help us capture an adorable, marketable mascot. Exactly! These deer blood sigils are a neat little trick that Hex taught me the other day. They attract cute creatures, right? Yeah, I remember leaving the sigils a long time ago. They're super ancient dark magic, and I'm like 40% sure that they won't kill us or anything. Hours later, you all return to the mascot trap and find something terrifying. It's huge. It's a huge horned creature with eyes full of rage and a primal thirst for destruction. Tremble, mortals, the creature shrieks. I am Fredrold? The ancient heathen deity, bow before me. All mortals shall bow before Federalt. Oh yeah, those sigils are actually meant to summon Federalt for the righteous destruction of Earth. Shit. Totally my bad, you guys. Oh, am I right? Do not worry, Hex. It is common for non-robotic beings to make errors. Personally, I think human error can be quite endearing.
Pog.
Did you just say pog?
She says that a lot. Holy shit, Hex, you crazy motherfucking genius. An ancient heathen god is the ultimate mascot. Yo, Federal, you gonna help us sell these monster cookies? Or do I need to beat your ass? Either way, I'm getting a fuck ton of experience points out of this. Good night, Nick. So, cookies, did you say? Do you have any idea to whom you speak to, mortal? I am the god who ruled the 11 clans that once populated these lands 3,000 years ago. These clans waged war for the honor of being the most devoted to Federal. They painted murals and sang songs in my honor. They sacrificed their newborns in devotion. All 11 clans eventually died out. Perhaps it was all the war and baby sacrificing. To be honest, Federal, god of evil, has been quite lonely for the last millennium.
Back to basics.
Friend Federal, it is completely understandable that you might feel lonely after a population collapse. Perhaps you could consider our mascot opportunity as a way to meet new friends. Silence, mortals. After thinking about it, Federal has decided to consent to the strange duties of mascot. All mortals shall bow down before Monster Scout cookies. Best mascot ever. I hate this. Federal officially becomes the mascot for Monster Scout cookies. They use their primal evil powers to mind control the youths.
Oh my.
Sales increased by a whopping 12%?
12%, yeah.
12%. I read that as 127.
So did I.
Your friends are impressed with your marketing skills, and Federal has now considered you their most loyal follower. Federal rewards your devotion with 2 fun, 1 boldness.
Choose a
Again,
movie.
choose a movie. Shrek.
Fuck. Inside Out.
Player orders decided based on which movie would be the hardest to reenact as a fireside play at summer camp. I think Inside Out
I
would
feel
be
like, yeah,
hard.
Inside Out would be kind of hard. Because Shrek is, like, pretty funny. And it's just, like, 2 characters walking together for, like, the first 20 to 30 minutes.
Inside Out has like what? The 5 emotions plus more characters?
Yeah.
Damn, guess you go first again.
Let's go.
We're almost done. I
Fuck.
can't believe it actually took this long.
I haven't been in the woods. Let's go to the woods. That day in the woods, you find a mysterious portal to an unknown dimension. Wow. You're not so stupid that you jump into yourself this time, so you decided to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead or at least warped into interdimensional travel, but it turns out whatever on the other side of the portal taught the chipmunk calculus and some very cognate arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. You gain 2 smarts. You enjoy a hiking together, and you walk up the nerve to ask if she liked you. Blush. Maybe you hold hands, but then you both trip on a big tree root. What the fuck?
I've never seen this guy before.
Ow. Careful there, you're stepping, kid. You're damaging the merchandise. Ugh. Ow. Hey, I'm so sorry that I gave you myself a concussion tripping over your root, which you could warned me about in the first place since you've identified you could talk. Apology accepted. It's nice to to meet you. Name's Mike, the magic tree, and you are?
I have better things to do.
Joy Johnson, join me. The witch who does not have time for this.
You're the show.
Hey, that wasn't an opportunity to speak. It was a chance for me to tell you that you are the chosen one. Oh, cool. I mean, I already knew that, but it's nice that you knew that. Oh my god. I don't like her anymore. Don't sweat it, though. So I've got this quest for you. It's all about life saving in the environment and being a friend to the trees. Chosen ones love that crap. There's this potion I need. I mean, that's the all-powerful forces of nature need. It'll help the trees in the forest grow stronger and harder, more wooden.
Ugh.
Okay, let me see this recipe. A cup of black root and a pinch of demon horn and wait, Viagra? Mike, this is a penis enlargement potion. Wrong. It's a penis enlargement potion for trees.
Enough of this.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm not getting involved in your weird dick ventures. Noodle, let's go.
You're killing the
Come
trees.
on, aren't you supposed to be a hero to humanity and a friend of the trees? Trees are very insecure about tiny dicks. Give me a tree dick right now. I'm gonna email every old lady on the scam list to tell them you're a stuck-up tree-hating bitch. Oh my god, someone needs to shut Mike up. Joy already tripped the racial argument to no avail, so it's time for you to special move. Fighting nonsense with more nonsense. Seems like my specialty. Mike's self-esteem isn't about how big his dick is. It's about the truly more important things, like having a rad tattoo. Don't be shallow, Mike. True sexiness is achieved by enlarging the dick of your body, by enlarging the dick of your mind. That sounds like some fuck-ass, like,
I live in the moment.
Gary V fucking I live in the moment type shit. Let's get a rad tattoo. Okay, that's fine. Getting a rad tattoo is objectively better than pacify Mike than giving him an ad for...
I can't read that. I know what that word is, but I can't read it right now.
You know what? Good.
Aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac. So I'm all for it. Sure that rat tutu's gonna make the trees want to pollinate them really hard, even more than a tree dick would. Sure, want you to pollinate them harder than ever. Alright, cool. But will they want to pollinate them so hard that you'd be okay with them pollinating them in the mouths?
This cannot be
So
true.
gross. Do trees even have mouths? I don't know. Not sure if trees even have dicks. Honestly, I didn't think this scam was even gonna get this far.
Oh, Mike is
But you already promised me a rat tattoo, so don't take backsies. Give me one on my back on the palm tree, dropping her coconut slowly. Yeah, how about no? Instead of you grab your pocket knife and carve the raddest, baddest tattoo you know, you can think of on Mike's back. Joy J. Noodles. Aw. Well, normally I'm not into defacing nature just to symbolize a romantic gesture.
What a plot
But in this
twist.
specific situation, this romantic gesture symbolizes that the time you saved for making a tree dick enlargement potion, so I guess it's cool. School. Sadly, you're pretty sure Mike's wax is his back walk gross, so the card won't last long. But the tool charm and one smart you gain, that's forever, baby.
This is just like my fanfic.
I'm not very smart, apparently. Oh well. I can't go to the woods?
I think it's because, like, I already went. That's kind of whack.
Get out of the woods, my guy. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, I was
Tree
gonna say,
don't
go to the camp. Oh my god, my hero? Deku?
You're huddled behind a bullet bunker in the throes of a tail tag battle royale against camp rival camp. You're sure that this is the end. You lived a good life, you think. Next to you is a camp rival camp member, shivering and crying and out of ammo. I almost read anemo. Why guns are a part of tail tag is beyond your comprehension. Is this where we dies? Why couldn't Camp Spooky and Camp Rival Camp just make love and not war? You reach for them as if to bring them into a tender kiss, and as soon as they're in your grasp, you take their tail. Fuck yeah, that gives Camp Spooky the win. Everyone saw your sexy ruse, which gives you 2 charm. You spent the last few hours leaving behind your normal youthful love adventures for some literal adventures with a Robbie. You reached level 69 of a local mine, fought your way through countless insignificant and poorly animated mini-bosses, and are finally facing the big boss. Dungeon Jesus.
Jesus!
Weird.
Watch out, if he finishes casting water to wine, 80% of your body will be made of yellowtail cabernet. You don't tell her that that's a typical Friday night for you, and instead use your slingshot of poor taste +2 to send 3 bolts of piercing straight into Dungeon Jesus. You did it! You really did it! He's defeated forever! Or possibly just for 3 days. Either way, it looks like there are some kick-ass sandals in the loot bag he dropped.
Kick ass sandals?
Robbie hits you with a crisp low five, after which your hand seems to linger just for a bit. Oh, for just a fraction of a second too long. Robbie blushes. Suddenly, a pleasant chime noise fills the air and glowing text appears above both your heads. You look up to see the glowing text above you. What's that symbol mean? What's happening? Check it out! We've gained enough XP that it's time to level up a relationship. Gasp! Looks like between crucifying Dungeon Jesus and the erotic hand touching, we're able to advance from enemies to friends, all the way to will they, won't they. What's that mean?
I think like marriage.
Oh wow! Even more gasp, and even better. Now you get to unlock a new skill from your relationship skill tree. Which one are you going to pick? Oh man, choosing new skills is critical for a successful end game in this game of love. Obviously, not an actual video game. That would be ridiculous. It's no different. Type to pick a skill that is sure to impress a Robbie and take you from will they, won't they to oh they definitely will. The ability to craft cryptic personal inside jokes together. Double jump.
Oh, you carried this one.
Of course.
Nice. See, this is why I enjoy hanging out with you. A lesser person would choose some cheesy romantic option, but you get it. True adventurers know that there's nothing on earth, no metal, no weapon, no love, no hate, more powerful than the double jump. Life is a Metroidvania, and I knew you were someone I could explore it with. With double jump unlocked, we can access all kinds of cool new zones within our relationship. Ooh, like take a cooking class together, or sharing a Netflix account casually, or maybe not so casually. Also, you may have noticed I'm not super tall. She is very short. So knowing someone with double jump might help me reach things. I mean, if that's okay, if you want to. Whatever, I don't care.
Reminds me of somebody.
Shut up. You tell Arani that of course you will reach anything she wants. There is no zone in your relationship or in shelf height that you're not happy to explore with her. Can you test your skill by getting to the legendary bagel way up there in a spot that makes sense for our current location? Nice, thanks. The three of you spend the rest of the day adventuring with your double jump. You unlock cool new areas and then throw down a rope so a Robbie can join you. By the end of the day, you've discovered boots of ambiguous sexual chemistry +2 in a lava cave and an amulet of intimacy +3 in an icy tundra. And gotten a kiss on the cheek in the pitch black underwater grotto. Arabi insisted it was Hex. Hex insisted it was Arabi. You insisted gave you 2 charm, 1 fun, and it did. Last day of summer.
Waka go Wong. Who will be my summer love?
Well, you can either choose her, choose one of the characters you didn't talk to, or go alone.
None of them. I mean, I was already with her. Let me go with the Joy. I forgot her name. Yeah, let's go to the meteor shower.
A new chapter begins.
I was about to choose her. I didn't go for her this time. Where's that nerd? Oh, she is short compared to that girl.
You finally get the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you.
Oh, hi.
You want to be my summer fling, huh? Let me consult with the goddess first. Oh, goddess, I came to need divine advice.
What's up, girl?
Hey, girl. Goddess, Noodles is asking me if we should on a date, which is be advisable, even if it interferes with my duty of saving the world and protecting you. Oh my god, I should have just went alone. Do as you want, babe. But Goddess, if I do, the world would crumble at the dangers of evil forces. Nah, you're being overdramatic. There's a sort of balance between God and evil. I think we're doing fine. Go follow your dreams. Goddess, I think I'm losing you. The magic signal is weak. Your words are coming through all distorted. What are you saying? I'm saying that I lost connection with the goddess, but I think we can all agree she's about to say how bad of an idea would it be if we just did right now. Oh, fuck you. Whatever.
She rejected
Eat
you.
shit. Fuck you. I should have just went alone.
Look, the tree that you were fighting with is holding your flashlight.
Rejection has been devastating, but you try to be optimistic. It may hurt now, but your life will get better. Well, it doesn't. Soon after that, a giant falcon swoops and takes you all of a sudden. You're never to be seen again. I got kidnapped. Not that anyone cares.
A new chapter begins.
Okay, same intro as you. Wait, you want to be my summer fling? OMG. I mean, I guess so, but not because I actually like you or anything. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, if anything, I'm just going out with you so I can learn your weakness and plot to kill you. Yeah, I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just using this as the perfect cover. It's a date. The last day of camp was awesome. During the meteor shower, Arabi kept listing adventures you two could go on during the fall. It sounded like a lot of stuff that could get you easily killed, but hey, it was implied she wanted for you to remain in contact for the time being. You told yourself that continuing to see her was going to be the most exciting adventure of them all. Damn, this is the one game I beat you in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's this whole outro thing. I don't think I can play it because like it has music. Yeah, that music is copyrighted.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I got you.
That was
So
fun.
we got new stuff, which I think is like you getting rejected. Oh, we got a new background. Oh. Well, there you go. That's Monster Camp. I used to spend hours playing this to get all the outcomes.
Jesus.
And then, you know, there's the original, which is Monster Prom. Oh, rip.
What?
It's 69% off right now.
Oh, wow.
And there's other characters here, whatever.
Well, that was fun. That was funny. Seeing my slime cry. That was funny.
It actually took the 45 minutes, though, which I didn't think was possible.
I mean, yeah, what time is it right now? 10:03?
10. I think it's because we read everything. I usually skip everything.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, it's because, like, you're trying to get all the outcomes.
Yeah.
Alright.
What a nerd.